What's going on, man? It's your boy Butler, man. It's the best day of my life. The name of this page is Stay Out of Prison. The goal is to simply tell stories that will inspire, encourage, and promote you to stay up out of the nonsense. Right now, it's a whole lot going on in the Georgia Department of Correction. They've had so many unalivings, it is going to break records. So now I'm going to tell a story of when I came home and I tried to get a job. So mind you, in 1996, I was incarcerated. In 1996, I tried to rob a fucking English grocery store. The police pulled up they pulled up for a pack of cigarettes, folks. I am probably the most horrible, I'm a horrible fucking criminal. Horrible. But here's the backstory. Backstory is, prior to my illustrious robbing career, I had a job at the Marshall's Warehouse on Covington Highway. So I'm giving you the long story short because when I come home, because I'm locked up from 1996 to 2006. So now when I come home, I come back to Stone Mountain. I come back to Hickory Hill Court, bro. My mama got the same house she had when I was incarcerated. So my church shoes still there. So when I came home, bro, I'm like, shit, your ass got to go get a job, homeboy. So I go to the Marshalls. In my mind, I'm like, shit, I worked here when I was a teenager. I'm 29 now. This shit finna be a breeze. Yeah, I'm gonna slide on through this. Not the case. Mind you, a lot of times when people come home from incarceration, a lot of them have shit on their shoulders. They have anxiety on them. They're not real sure of themselves. They look big, strong, mean, mad, and bold, but they be vulnerable. I was vulnerable. Maybe somebody didn't. Maybe they wasn't vulnerable. When I came home, bro, I was vulnerable, bro. I was on some timid shit, bro. Like, so in that aspect, man, I kind of had a chip on my shoulder and I wanted to prove that I wasn't like a bad guy. I go to Marshall's. While I'm filling out the application say, have you been convicted of a felony within the last 5 years? So because I have 2 GEDs, I figure, and I feel like I ain't no bad person. I feel like I want to explain this story. I feel like, bro, man, you know, if you just give me a chance and you just listen to what I got to say, it'll be all right. I go in there, and when they ask me about, you know, my criminal background, I went to writing. Mind you, I've been keeping a journal and chain gang, so every day I'm just writing, so I'm just accustomed to writing, which is actually how I finished my first book, Shouted by Dana Butler, but that's a whole nother conversation. So, bro, I go in there, and I start explaining everything. I'm explaining everything. I done locked in. I done locked in. I'm starting to write shit on the back. I'm taking up more space, but in my mind, I'm like, it's legible, it's English, and it's a good story if you just pay attention to it. I'm like, man, I was bim, 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 bim. I used to play the violin in school. I'm all this extra shit. So when I get done explaining all this, man, when I give my application to the people, bro, when I give my application back to the people, man, they looking at me. Or maybe I felt like they was looking at me and I couldn't figure it out. But then what had happened was, shortly after, I just remember the security guard coming out there and escorting me off the premises. Man, when I tell you that my heart left my body, man, like my spirit was, man, I felt so bad, bro. I felt low. I was like, man, I can't even get, this is my first time trying to bust a move. Now, the irony of this story is that had I read the fine print said, have you been convicted of a felony within the last 5 years? I got locked up in 96. This was 2006. Technically, I had not been convicted of a felony within the last 5 years. But that weight, I got that weight on me. I got that, man, I'm a piece of shit on me. I got it on me. And you can wear white and you can turn your nose up at people, man. But if you ain't like on the, okay, on the inside, man, that shit will crush you. That shit will crush your inner being, man. And it hadn't crushed me. It hadn't got, and I'm gonna tell you what added to that, bro. Like the first time I tried to get an apartment, man, I got denied, man. I got tired of just like, so now I'm living at my mama's house. I got the money to go get an apartment, but that convicted felon. And it's more of a weight on, bro, it just had me, man. So I end up getting true story, I end up getting an apartment in my Uncle Bobby's name. Rest in peace to my Uncle Bobby, because my Uncle Bobby gave a fuck about me, man. Ain't nothing like a real support system. My Uncle Bobby, it's time for me to get my first apartment. It was Kensington Station, over across the street from Kensington Station off of Memorial Drive, which is ironically down the street from the DeKalb County Jail. I had a 1-bedroom. My rent was $485. This the crazy part. I got my first couch from when they be putting people out. And then I went to Anna's Linen. I got a couch cover. My dresser came from when they put somebody out. And my first mattress. Dang. My first mattress, bro. My first mattress came from the dumpster. Hey, man, it's better than that jail mattress. So, damn, all my first furniture came from the dumpster, bro. It's all good. I got different furniture now, bitch. All right, so I came home one day. And, bro, as I'm going in, my apartment was downstairs. I had a 1-bedroom. As I'm going down the steps and I'm going to open the door, I hear somebody running up out the back door. When they run up out the back door, they bust the whole back window open. That glass, if you ever live, well, you know, they got the slide door. So I called the police. When I called the police, they're like, yeah, man, we've been looking for this guy. They know who he is because he's been breaking in everybody's stuff. I went to the lease office because, bro, this is what they did. They didn't come fix the window. They put a piece of wood up. Y'all put a piece of wood up? Hey, man, I don't know if you ever had your house broken into, man, but it don't feel good after that. So, shit, man, I went down to the leasing office and they were just like, yeah, we're not breaking your lease. Fuck off. Fuck off. And that's when I dived off them. I went and looked at the lease, and the lease was saying that you have to notify that you're going to break your lease. Let's say your lease is coming to an end. In order to get your deposit back, you have to let them know like 3 to 6 months prior to the lease ending, or you don't receive your money. And I'm like, damn, that's gangster. That's gangster. So then I said, so it's a lot of people in these apartments. Kensington Station is a really big set of apartments. I said, it's a lot of people that's not going to get their deposit back. I said, I tell you what, Migo, it was a Hispanic guy. No disrespect to my homies, but there was a Hispanic guy who was in charge of this apartment complex. So I went and I printed out this section, and I just copied that specific section. And so what I did was I printed up like 10 of them. And when I went in there to talk to him, I showed them to him. I said, hey, man, I know you said you couldn't break the lease, but here's our situation. You see this section of your lease? A lot of people missing out on money because y'all got this shit in here. I said, tell you what, if you don't break my lease, I'm gonna put this shit on every door in the apartment complex. I got the time and the energy. Yeah, I got time today. Bro, the man broke my lease. He broke my lease. Well, he broke my Uncle Bobby lease. And I even went in there, asked Uncle Bobby, and he didn't even add me for my ID. That's the crazy part. But he hadn't sent me. But nevertheless, man, the origin of the story is, man, don't become a convicted felon. If you are, man, just don't let that shit bang you down, bro, because it will get a hold of you, man, and it will drag you. It will drag you, bro. And it's no worse feeling than goddamn feeling like you just ain't enough to get shit done. And I dealt with it. And I try to help other people deal with it. So y'all get in the comment section. I'm out. I'm probably gonna drop another video tonight. I'm up.